It is a Friday in the middle of August, and our Rangers are still in first place, 2.5 games above the Astros. Milwaukee Brewers coming in town for 3. They're leading their division. They're going to be a playoff team, likely too. We got lots to talk about today on the Texas Clubhouse. Hey everybody, my name is Jeff Bates. This is the Texas Clubhouse. I'm not sure why I whispered Texas Clubhouse earlier. It is what it is. I'm glad you are here. The Rangers are on top of the AL West. Houston's hot on their heels, 2.5 games out. We're going to start off with some negative because it annoys me. I don't even know if I disagree with it in my brain, but in my heart, it makes me angry. Fangraphs has the Astros as the favorite to win the AL West at 47.8% likelihood, according to Fangraphs. The Rangers are at 47.5%, so that's basically a dead heat. If this was like a political race, this would be a dead heat. So I guess I can't be too mad. Also, I like Fangraphs. I've trusted Fangraphs for years. I find them to be right more than they're wrong. But this is basically even. 47.8, 47.5. That's very little. That's 0.3. But it's got the Astros 11.8% likelihood to win the World Series, and us, the Rangers, at only 6.9%. So 12 versus 7. That annoys me. I don't even agree with it. I don't. I like the Rangers roster a lot. The Astros are clearly a good team too. Is Baltimore the best team in the AL? I don't think it is. I think we are, and the Astros are too. But I guess maybe I'm biased. The East Coast bias will say Baltimore. I think it's Texas with Houston 1A. What do I know? What do you know? Let me know in the comments. Do you agree with me? Does this annoy you? It annoys me, and I'm not the kind of guy who usually gets annoyed by this kinds of things. The Brewers are in town, like I said. They are coming off a sweep of the Dodgers, but not the kind they want. The Dodgers swept them. They're still in first place. The Brewers have won 5 out of their last 10. They're not playing that well. They're pitching pretty well. Okay, but they're not playing very well. They're not playing good defense, and they're not hitting the ball. I just read a few articles from Brewers.com and from, in the Milwaukee sphere, and they ain't happy, and they shouldn't be. The Cubbies and the Reds are both hot on their heels. I think it's a 3-game lead that the Brewers have on them. I think the Brewers are going to win the division because pitching. I originally picked them to win the division because of pitching. Everybody's pitching the Cardinals. What the heck? Preseason I'm talking about. And that was dumb. And that proved out to be right. But the Brewers are good for one reason. Pitching. Now, Woodruff and Burns are the top 2. And Woodruff's only pitched at, 4 games this season? I think he's been back from the IL for 2. This will be his 3rd start off the IL. And he's pitched really well since coming back. But we've got on the hill today Andrew Haney, who the local media, and more than the media, that's not fair. The local Twitter people, the Rangers Twitter, which I guess I'm a part of, but I really kind of mostly, I don't despise all of it, but there's a section of it that I despise so negative. So I'm mad. Nolan Ryan should still be here, and just old and dumb. But on Twitter, that's weird, right? But they're mad at Haney. They think that Haney should go. Haney's 4-0 with a 2.54 ERA over his recent starts. And that includes, in his last 3 starts, he's an 0.69 ERA. And that includes being sick in San Francisco, 1 1/3 and have to get pulled. Haney's on fire. This is as hot as he's been as a major leaguer. I've liked the guy since he was an Angel. I liked him in LA. This is a top first-round draft pick from Oklahoma State that is very, very good. Streaky, yes, but very good. Is he Max Scherzer? No, but he's a very good starter, and I hope he's here for this year and next year. I'm a huge Andrew Haney fan, unapologetically. I don't know what people don't understand about him. Yeah, he gets blown up sometimes. That makes him, a human pitcher. But Haney's great. I love him. Again, I'll say it again. 0.69 ERA in the last 3 starts, and that includes 1 1/3 of being sick in San Francisco last time. So I don't know what you guys don't see in him. Let me know. Do you hate Andrew Haney? If you do, you're an idiot because he's great. Saturday, Peralta versus Dunning. Peralta's a good pitcher. Dunning's a better pitcher. These are really good pitching matchups. Really good pitching matchups. And then Sunday, I think we have an advantage. A good pitcher for them, again, in Hauser, but we get Mad Max. Scherzer. I don't know how to say it. Scherzer Day. You can't tell me in the comment. I love it when Max pitches. So we've got Haney tonight. We've got Dunning Saturday. We got Sunday night or Sunday day with Max. We should talk about those games. Tonight is an evening game, a 7 o'clock game. Saturday is a 3 p.m. game, and Sunday is a 1:30 game. Saturday is Nolan Ryan baseball card bobblehead night. Now that's interesting. I'm wearing my Ryan jersey today because I wanted to say this. I love Nolan Ryan. I'm a huge fan of Nolan Ryan. I was a fan of Nolan Ryan before he was ever on the Rangers. Yes, I'm old, and I lived in Southern California then. I liked him when he was on the Angels. I liked him when he was on Houston. Never liked the Astros, but I liked him when I was Houston. Then he came here and Texas just embraced him. And he's a legend here. And I love bobbleheads. What am I doing here? I've got bobbleheads. There we go. I couldn't find them. They were hiding back there. I love bobbleheads like a grown man should not enjoy them. And I love baseball cards, and this is kind of ugly. But I have tickets to the game. But I put my ticket on SeatGeek because, I don't know, like I went to 3 games against the Angels this week. I feel like I should hang with the family. So I may be at the game Saturday, and if I'm there, I'll be there early enough to get the bobblehead. If you're getting the bobbleheads, first 15,000. Don't come rolling in the 3rd inning like a Dodgers fan. I can say that because I am a Dodgers fan and think you're going to get the bobblehead. First 15,000, get the bobblehead. I think it's ugly. Let me know in the comments. Do you think it's ugly? Whatever. Tonight, 7 o'clock, 3 o'clock Saturday, bobblehead night, bobblehead day, 1:30 Sunday, Thursday, and the kids get Bluebell ice cream. Seattle at Houston for the next 3. That's important because we want Houston to lose, and Seattle's coming hard. Seattle might be a playoff team too. This is going to be a big weekend for, well, are the Mariners in it? Or I would like the Mariners to sweep Houston in Houston. I don't think it's likely, but Seattle needs it to happen if they're going to be a playoff team. So very interesting. I'll be watching that as much as I'll be watching us. My prediction for our series, I'll say we take 2 out of 3. I think it sets up pretty well for us. I'm never going to predict a sweep. It just doesn't, that's not fair. I can't imagine predicting a sweep, so almost always my prediction is going to be 2 out of 3, one other way or the other, right, in a 3-game series. I think we'll take 2 out of 3. Dunning's been great. Haney's been great. Scherzer's been great. I can't imagine us not taking 2 out of those 3. Now, again, their pitching is good too, but it is what it is. They're going to win the Central probably. We're hopefully going to win the West. Is this a World Series preview? I doubt it. I don't think Milwaukee's good enough to get through the playoffs, especially with the Braves and the Dodgers over in the NL. But I guess they're going to win a division, so I guess we should put it out there into the, YouTube sphere. Thanks for watching. Have the best day ever. Go Rangers. Let me know your prediction for the series. Let me know what you think about the Mariners or the playoff team, and let me know how you say Thursday. But I don't know how you're going to do that in the comments. So, good luck.